I was your shoulder when you cried. Stayed up late to ease your mind. Gave you my heart, my time, my trust, but it was never quite enough. You swore that I was all you need, but love was just a way to bleed me dry. Dry. While I held on, you sold your soul to strangers paying for a lie. Now I'm free to love again. No more running in the rain. No more nights of wondering why you chose to watch us slowly die. I gave you love, you gave me pain, but now I'm free to love again. You said you'd change, but words fall weak while you cashed in on your deceit. Every promise, every vow, just another way to let me down. I tried to see the best in you, ignored the cracks inside your truth. But love should never be a game, and I won't be the one you blame. Now I'm free to love again. No more running in the rain. No more nights of wondering why you chose to watch us slowly die. I gave you love, you gave me pain, but now I'm free to love again. Someday you'll see the weight of all you've done, but I won't be there to catch you when you run. I'll find someone who loves for real, who knows the way a heart should feel. So here's goodbye, I won't look back. No regrets, no faded tracks. Now I'm free to love again. No more running in the rain. No more nights of wondering why you chose to watch us slowly die. I gave you love, you gave me pain, but now I'm free to love again. Some days you wake up feeling like you're not enough. Let the mirror showing someone that you just can't love. But every line, every scar, every tear you've cried is proof that you're living, proof that you've tried. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to hide. When the world feels too heavy, I'll be right by your side. I see you even when you don't, when you're lost in the dark and feel all alone. I'll remind you when you can't believe that you're stronger, you're worthy, you're everything you need. So don't give up, don't turn away. Love yourself even on the hardest days. And when you don't like what you see, I'll be here to remind you you're beautiful to me. I know the voices in your head can be so unkind, but don't you listen, they don't know the light you shine. You've come so far through the fire and rain. Every step that you take is a step through the pain. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to hide. When you can't find the strength, I'll be right by your side. I see you even when you don't, when you're lost in the dark and feel all alone. I'll remind you when you can't believe that you're stronger, you're worthy, you're everything you need. So don't give up, don't turn away. Love yourself even on the hardest days. And when you don't like what you see, I'll be here to remind you you're beautiful to me. Every battle, every doubt, every time you fall, I'll remind you love, you're worth it all. You are light, you are love, you are meant to be, and nothing can change the way I see. I see you even when you don't, when you're lost in the dark and feel all alone. I'll remind you when you can't believe that you're stronger, you're worthy, you're everything you're need. So don't give up, don't turn away. Love yourself even on the hardest days. And when you don't like what you see, I'll be here to remind you you're beautiful to me. Yeah, when you don't like what you see, I'll be here to remind you you're beautiful to me. We were young, we were wild, we were lost in the night. Took the long way around just to learn how to fly. Every wrong turn, every tear, every fall, built the wings that we're wearing, were stronger than all. Looking back, it's a bittersweet kind of glow. All the scars turn to stories we're proud to show. Now the world's a wide open road, no more waiting, it's time to go. Take a chance, chase the dream you were made to believe. No regrets, no looking down. We were lost, now we're finally found. Step into the light, let it all unfold. The world's a wide open road. Told myself I should play it safe, stay in light. But the fire in my heart had a different design. So I stumbled, I ran, I broke, I burned, but I wouldn't trade a single lesson I learned. Looking back, it's a bittersweet kind of glow. All the scars are the stories we're proud to show. Now the world's a wide open road, no more waiting, it's time to go. Take a chance, chase the dream you were made to believe. No regrets, no looking down. We were lost, now we're finally found. Step into the light, let it all unfold. The world's a wide open road. Told myself I should play it safe, stay in light. But the fire in my heart had a different design. So I stumbled, I ran, I broke, I burned. Thought I wouldn't trade a single lesson I learned. Looking back, it's a bittersweet kind of glow. All the scars turn to stories we're proud to show. Now the world's a wide open road, no more waiting, it's time to go. Take a chance, chase the dream you were made to believe. No regrets, no looking down. We were lost, now we're finally found. Step into the light, let it all unfold. The world's a wide open road. So here's to the moments, the missteps, the falls. They led us to this, we can have it all. Take a seat or lie down. Nostr ASMR makes your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Nostr ASMR will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Nostr ASMR will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Nostr ASMR will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. to the community. Together we create care and harmony. Nostra ASMR for unity. Take a seat or lie down. Nostra ASMR makes your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. Nostra ASMR for unity. Let's take it slow and soothe our bodies. Take deep breaths, close your eyes and trust in me.
Why is the shirt undone already? There you go. Sorry about that. Oh no, the microphone's falling over. Oh, stay. There we go. Okay. Hey. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, it's been a while. I appreciate that. I don't stream that much. At all, really. But I thought we'd do a little bit of an update. Oh, let me very quickly give a shout out to Sky High and Kyo as well. Love Kyo. I caught Kyo today playing more war games. Let me do a shout out for Kyo. Kyo was playing war games, war crimes. And it so surprises me because she strikes me as just such a delicate little bunny. Yeah, hi Sky, hi Q. Yeah, so I caught Q today playing war games. I think Q has been on a little break as well, unless I've been missing the alerts and haven't been seeing them. But it's lovely to see you back, Q. Welcome back. Welcome back to the fold. I hope you're okay. I hope you got some rest and relaxation. But yeah, Kyo was playing a war game today, and Kyo advised me that they were being was it Dracula, I believe. I believe they were playing as Vlad the Impaler, going around and taking over villages. Schmug. But yeah, it was lovely to see you, Kyo. I hope you're okay. How's it been? What have you been up to? Also, I've been hanging out a lot with Sky High, and that's always a pleasure. Sky High has been playing various games and letting me tag along in Phasmophobia. It's kind of lost its fear factor now. It's not too much of a scary game, unless the ghosts teleport on top of you when they start their hunt. Then it's a little bit jarring, but good to see you too, Nosti. I haven't been called Nosti in a while. Hi, Q. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're well. You know, you can always reach out to me. Send me a little DM if things are... Well, if you just need a little bit of pep talk, a little bit of a positive spin on a rainy day. I know that we've spoken privately before. So yeah, you can still do that if you're just feeling a little bit and you want to chat. That's fine. But yeah, I got back from Birmingham this week. I was up at Birmingham again. That's all finishing in July, end of July. And I start at a new facility, Middlesex University, which is actually based in London. so it's a lot closer to home. I won't be having to arise at 4 in the morning to leave at 5 and have a 3-hour drive. I'll just be able to get on a little train and head over to Middlesex University and continue my qualifications there. What else did I do? What else? Got home and I played with the soundboard a little, so if you are in the Discord, let me link that actually. Discord heroes, if you are in the Discord, we now have soundboard alerts. Did I say SoundCloud? I don't know, but we have soundboard alerts, which I added. That was fun. I'm playing around a little with that, because that's a feature we've had for a while, but I've not implemented it. Because I'm a goober. I think I've been a turbo user for about 8 months. And I've only now just decided to implement soundboard. Lol. So yeah, that's happening. We got some new songs. I spoke to my buddy, my friend in the studio, and he went back on some of the original tracks and some of the original versions, because we did multiple recordings, and he provided me with 3 candlelight versions of tracks. So that's on the old YouTubes. I don't think I have a link for that, but you'll find that in the description of Twitch. Anyway, and we've got a new song coming as well. I'm doing a little bit of a collab with Sky High, and I finished writing the lyrics of a song, finished the melody on the piano. Just very, very recently, just had Sky High send me an audio recording of her feature on the song, or their feature on the song. So next week, I'm gonna send that off tomorrow, Sunday, and then next week I'll find some time. It's alright. Yawn. Oh, my bad. Find some time next week to go in there and play around with that. That'll take a couple of hours as he farts around with various instrumentals and compliments for the melody. But yeah, that's everything. I think that's Noster. That's my world. I think anyway. But how have you all been? What have you been up to? The summer is coming. We're almost in the summer. Flowering and picnics and hot days. I don't know where heat waves are for you all, but hopefully you're preparing for that. And then the biggest thing, I think, is TwitchCon, which is on the horizon. It'll be here before we know it, really. Big time, I think. Because it's only in October. So, I'll have to get the flights out there, arrange accommodation, and then I'm gonna meet some people. Hell yeah. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. But I do feel a little bit out the loop, because there's quite a few people I haven't spoken to recently. Even just in passing, you know. Haven't spoken to Papa Bear. I see a lot of, I haven't spoken to Papa Bear. Haven't spoken to Zia. Haven't spoken to Rue. Mateo. Basin Bear. Yeah, so if you're hearing this on the YouTube recording, reach out. Say hello. Yo! There's Zia. Speak of the devil. I don't want to call them a devil. But, speak of little gremlins and they appear. Hey Zia, how are you doing? Yeah, gremlins. That's right, I said it. Nasty! Hey Q. You can be a gremlin too if you want to be a gremlin. I think you would both qualify. How have you been, Q? How have you been, Zia? What have you been up to? Ooh, thank you. It's alright. Okay. I want you to be able to do the silliness. The silly emotes, and I don't want you to have ads either. Yeah. Any chance either of you are going to TwitchCon yourselves, October? Good, planning some stuff. What about you, Nasty? Well, so I've just been working hard, studying hard, made a few little changes. I say changes, that's rubbish. I've been doing some things around YouTube, making some new music, playing some games. Not really been streaming games. It's not really my bag. Quite stressful lately, but still right over here. Why are you stressful? What's going on? Is it your studies as well? Or is it your workload? Why are you getting stressed? Just remember, a lot of things going on in the world. Try not to focus on the things that you can't control. It's outside of your control and therefore doesn't do to stress too much about it. Just focus on you and what you can achieve and try to set yourself realistic expectations. Yeah, tell me why you're stressed. This is the lounge. Dr. Noster's lounge. Come and invent. Throw your coat down. Have a glass of orange juice. But I appreciate you both coming by. If you do have to leave, it's okay. You got things to do. Mwah! I just got attacked. Hold on, I like to do this. When Sky High does kisses, I like to do this. She knows what I'm going to do. Mwah! It's called the splash zone. We've talked about this before. When Sky High kisses people, splash zone. Everyone in the first 4 rows gets wet. But yeah, I know a lot of people that are saving for TwitchCon. I think Sage is saving for TwitchCon. I think Sky's also saving. I think a lot of it's been sorted out, but still saving. I know Serpent said that he can't come to TwitchCon, but I feel like it could be possible. Now that they've got a new job, could be possible. Ender's thinking of it. I don't know if Jams is. Jams has Italy, the Ed Sheeran concert coming up, which I do as well. I'll be flying out to Italy to enjoy a little bit of Ed Sheeran music. Don't do a lot of concerts, if I'm being honest. I don't do a lot of these sort of outside stadium arena tours, but I like the Ed Sheeran music enough to go and enjoy it. I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. That's exactly how it sings it, by the way. Tasty sweet perfume on a mountain as I roll down. That's exactly how it sings. It's basically an echo, a mimic of that cheer in there. I hope we don't get sued. He's like, yo, bro, stealing my vibes. Yeah. Whoa, no shot. But yeah, as I say, we do have new soundboard alerts in the Discord. And there are some new spicy pictures in there as well. For those that wish to perhaps be inspired in whatever way. But yeah, I did create a new Dungeons and Dragons story because of the club that I'm in. I go to, you may not be aware if you're watching this on rerun, I go to a Dungeons and Dragons club once a week, and every other week we play games and board games and card games, but on the on weeks, on the fortnightly, we play Dungeons and Dragons. And IDM, abbreviation for Dungeon Master, or GM if you prefer that, Game Master. So I've created a new story for my players, and I was given my table earlier today, so I've got 7 people on my table. So I hope they enjoy the story. Yeah, I'll read out the hook, if I can find it. I was asking a few people yesterday about Dungeons and Dragons, if they've ever played it. It was an idea that I had several months back, to go online and play it with people, but it never really materialized, and that's my fault. Honestly, that's my fault. Just a lot going on. What have we got? Where's the hook? The hook. Okay, here we go. The village of Dredgewood stands uneasy on the edge of a mist-shrouded swamp. When the local hunter vanishes, the townsfolk grow fearful, claiming to hear voices in the fog and glimpses of something watching from the tree line. As fear tightens its grip, you're called to uncover a mystery woven with sorrow, secrets, and something that refuses to stay bedded. Little story hook there to get people interested. You know what I should have done? I should have named some of these characters after you all, as an inside joke, really. Some of these NPCs, non-playable characters, in the town. What have I got? I've got Mayor Sarah Chassel. I've got the old Harlan, sort of an old man rambling of things that they've seen or have imagined to see. I've got Mira Fenn. She's sort of like a town mystic, concocting potions and ointments, things. I've got Sheriff Bram Loot, as in what you play, you know, little loot. And I've got Marcus the Silent. I can't tell you much about him because they're quite pivotal to the story. Secret. But yeah. So I've got that happening on the Monday. Created there. I've got an assignment that I need to get done, but I'll get that done tomorrow. And then Monday, check this out. Monday here in England, it's a bank holiday. Hell yeah. Means the day off. I don't know how that is for everyone else in Europe. But we've got the bank holiday. Monday. Love me a paid day. And then what else? I think that's it. I think that's everything in the last month, really. Encapsulated. Oh. Let's see who... Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got corrected. So in the Discord, I put out to everyone that I'm going live. L-A-V, live. I was like, that's how I say live, because I'm cool. And then Jams has just come in and bling like, nah, lave is lava in French. What a goober. What can I do? What reaction can I give him? I'm gonna give him the derp goober. The derp reaction. That'll knock his socks off. That'll show him. Don't know what I could do it. I mean, it's not really an insult like this, so I'll see. You're French. It's not really an insult if we're being honest. There's nothing wrong with being French. Just it's all I've got. But yeah, here we are. Here we are on a Saturday night. It's quite hot as well over here. It's 24 degrees. Oh, you won't believe this. You won't believe this. I was in a conversation yesterday, and we were talking about, well, just general chit-chat. And then, I won't say who, I won't name any shame, but someone had the audacity to suggest that Fahrenheit was better than Celsius. That Fahrenheit made more sense than Celsius. And I tell you what, I feel like I was quite reserved. I felt like I was polite. But it blew my mind. And I will admit, I had some lovely people like Sky and others that were like, whoa, brah. Because even them being Americans, no. No. Saying that Fahrenheit makes more sense than Celsius, just that's my mind blown. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. But yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Listen, as I said as well last night, it takes all to make the world go round. To make the world be interesting enough. It's okay. It's fine. Anyway. Yeah. That's all I've got. We can play some music, I guess. But then again, that won't be allowed on YouTube. I could play my new song that I created. called Always. That's also on YouTube. I don't think I even have the command. Hold on. Let's test it. Nope. Nada. Nothing. Maverick streamer. Nothing prepared. I could take my top off and turn my camera on. I could do that. I've got nothing else to talk about. Bet. I've got nothing to talk about, Sky. I'm asking how people are. No one's talking to me. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. You gotta laugh. Well, you know what I'm up to. It's true. Yeah. Sky was very nervous as well. I hope you don't mind me just outing you like this, because I did already tell what will be the rerun on YouTube. The fact that you are featuring in the next song that's being created called Sky Between Storms. Little play on words there. But Sky was very nervous about sending me their audio clip. Because they're being a silly billy. Being a goober. But right now I believe they're playing Fahrenheit. Valorant. Valorant with Ender. Are you playing anything else tonight? Do you have to work tomorrow? She's like, oh god, I gotta type. I'm trying to dominate in this match and Master's talking to me. I'm so sorry. That was an incredibly loud bottle. I'm drinking from a bottle of water. And the whole bottle was like getting sucked in. I might chill on Phasmo. Oh, now that she's loaded. Now that Sky has lots of money. Sky was getting quite broke on Phasmo. But now that we're on I feel like I'm doing quite well on Phasmo. I mean, I'm still asking a lot about what ghosts do. So Sky will say something like, "Oh, it's a Goreo or a pigeon. I don't know, a Kakibaro." She'll say the names of the ghosts, and I'm like, what does that do? Because obviously ghosts, they have different features, they have different traits. I couldn't think of any other names. Goreo, Mira, Shade, Domon, a platypus, just various names. Anyway, so sometimes Sky will be like, "Oh, I think it's a so-so," and I'll be like, "Okay, what does that do?" I could look it up, I could read it, but I feel like I'm learning a lot just from playing and experiencing in it anyway. But I've been playing it with Sky, and I feel like we've been doing quite well. And I've been identifying some of the ghost features. So there was one night that I was saying, "Oh, I think that's a revenant," because they move quite slowly. They move very slowly when they don't have line of sight of a player. So when they have line of sight, they come chasing after you. But when they lose line of sight, it's that's like their footsteps. And I feel like I've called that out a few times. And then the other night, I called it out. I said, "Oh, that's a revenant." And this guy was like, "Nah, that's not a revenant. That's a Pulchi." I was like, "Oh, it could be a mimic," which mimics all kinds of ghosts. And then, yeah, we got it right. So I feel like we've been great. We've been great at. You've been great at picking up the. Yeah, well, only because of little traits. That's what I was just saying, actually. What's this say? This says cheap viewers on streambo.com. Remove the space. That's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm going to ban you as a bot. You won't care. You're only a bot. But I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive classy viewers. Yeah. I'm just saying, brah. Cater for everyone. Okay. Under the careful training of Sky High 03, Nostra has grown to become a professional ghost hunter. Sorry. I was searching through my mind palace for responses. Yeah. ... The silence. No, Sky has been very good. Sky's been teaching me a lot. I have been watching some YouTube clips, which have helped. But Sky's been teaching me a lot. And Sky's very patient because I'll ask the same question twice. She'll say the ghost, and I'll say, what does that ghost do? What does that ghost do? And then, a couple of games later, she'll mention that it might be the ghost again. What does that ghost do? And really, in her brain, Sky's probably saying, I've told you this. Pay attention. A little whack. But they've been very patient. But yeah, I'm learning lots. I taught Sky how to play Jenga. Sky didn't know how to play Jenga. Sky didn't know that you had to stack the blocks after you remove them from the tower. Sky just threw the blocks away after removing them from the Jenga tower. I taught Sky that. I'm wondering what other games I have to teach Sky. Like, if we play Monopoly, does Sky feel like they never have to pay rent or taxes as they go around the board? No, in the game that I play, Nostra, we just keep the money. We never have to pay anything out. Teach me Uno. Now you know how to play Uno, and we will play Uno, because you seemed quite excited about it. And honestly, I can't wait to go savage on you on Uno. Make you pick up 18. Pick up 2, pick up 2. Pick up 2, pick up 4, pick up 2, pick up 4, pick up 2, pick up 4. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. And then we're gonna go karaoke as well. This is in TwitchCon. For everyone listening, this is in TwitchCon October. We're gonna go karaoke and breaking news highlight for those that didn't know. Sky's also going skydiving. How cool is that? To have a name like Sky High and then go skydiving in San Diego. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to see if one of these staff, one of the jumpers, will take some video footage as we descend. Memories. Great stuff. They've agreed to that already. I've got that in writing. It may be photoshopped, but it's still in writing. So, we'll see what the courts have to say about it. What else? No. Nothing else. Nothing else on my brain. Yeah, we can see. Oh, I can't hit on my child. Help. You're still playing Valorant. He's like, hey girl, are you a girl? Hey girl, can I get your number? I want all your number, all the digits from 1 to 9. I want all them digits, girl. I mean, I say go for it, because there's a good chance that they're going to be taller than you. I know that height is a big thing for ladies. They like someone that's taller. Just load it in, and this kid was like, Sky High TV, you sound kind of cute. That's a child monster. Okay. Well, you can't blame a kid for shooting his shot. I say good luck to him. That's what I say. This is the problem, in my opinion. If it was Brad Pitt trying to riz you, you wouldn't mind. But just because it's some kid, you're like, ooh. Because it's someone short, you're like, ooh. It's not fair. It's very biased. It's very it's very shallow. We left. Damn. Meh. I like someone else anyway. Well, I mean, Serp knows this. Serp knows you like the Australian accent. It'd be cool, but nah. I like someone to bathe. How's it feel to have options, guy? Sorry, I just scratched my face. How's it feel to have options? Feels good, huh? It's a bit like when I Oh, come on. My microphone's it's the arm. I think I need to tighten up the arm. Yeah. It's like when I go to America. I always have a fun time in America. It's good to have the optionanos. I do like accents. I'm saying you've got a veritable smorgasbord of gentlemen who would happily court you, engage you in the dating scene. What are your top threes? Your top 3 tick boxes. And, when it comes to preferences, that's fine. We all have preferences. If height is one of them, that's okay. I'm going to assume that height is one. Second, I'm going to assume, because you are very humble, you are a sweetheart, I'm going to assume personality as well. As in, they have to be engaging, humorous, intelligent to a point. And 3, they have to be able to have, or eat, consume spicy food. Those are the 3 tick boxes for Sky. Most don't know me in depth and just like how I look, so in preferences, well, they're gonna know you after we have a couch session, which is the next thing, gang. I had Jams on the couch for the first time. I'd like to have Sky High on the couch. I also like people like Zia and Kyo, Sunny and Papa Bear. I'd like to have them on the couch. I don't care about height. Personality, yes. Intelligent to a point, yes. And just honestly true to themselves. I don't want someone that shows me one side of them while we're together, but another face away from me. Like another face when they're away from me. A lure. We don't like lures. Just be yourself. Even if yourself is a trash bag, just be yourself. Because at least you know what a trash bag is. That makes sense. Does that make any sense at all? But, I will say that some people who are unhappy with their circumstances normally are afraid of change. And I would say that things won't change unless you make changes. I know that sounds really simple. And that sounds quite patronizing. Like, of course, changes aren't going to happen if I don't make changes. But actually, some people miss that point, that if you want something different, or if you want something new, or if you want something better, sometimes you got to make changes. And sometimes those changes are sacrifices. Anyway, that got quite deep unnecessarily. Exactly. EXACTLY. Oh, do you know what Sky did the other day? I'm going to put you on blast, Sky, only because, you know, you're in here chatting with me. And you exposed me in DMs when I misspelled the word dessert, everyone. How tragic is that? I kept writing desert because we were talking about desserts. Tragic. I'm going to expose Sky. The other day, she typed "your" when she meant to type "you are." Sorry. She's like, I'm going to slap you. I'm going to lay my hand to your face. But anyway, this has been nice. I did not. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. That's crazy. Coming up in here in my doctor's lounge, yelling at me. Unbelievable. Get your father on the phone. Who raised you? Yeah, it's been fun. So this was, I don't want I do what I want. It's been fun, yeah. This will be uploaded to YouTube. Some people find it relaxing, I think, just to listen to me ramble. Crazy. I will try to do an ASMR, I think, because I bought the 3DO, and I feel like I've worked out now how to make the microphone not buzz. Yeah. So we will try one of those. But yeah, if you're listening to this, I hope you enjoyed the ramble. I hope it helped you relax and just recenter yourself. But for now, I will say goodnight for the hour. And catch you next time. Matthew, I'm just about to end. Oh God, penis. Let's have a look. For those that don't know, that aren't getting this through the chat, okay, we had, because it doesn't come through on YouTube, we had Matteo get 5 inches with a penis. We just had Sky High get 9 inches with a penis. And then we just had me come through with 10 inches. Oh, yeah. Matthias, I'm always late. I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. I'm going to gift you a sib. A sib? I just yelled. I'm so sorry. I'm going to gift you a sub. I'm so sorry. There you go. Now you can do silly emotes. Huh? You can do silly emotes now. Pop that there. Oh, and Paranormal Artist is here as well. Just as I'm leaving, gang. Hi. Hello, darlings, sweethearts, babes, dears. Oh, gosh. Here we go, Paranormal. Paranormal is such a hype person. Paranormal always comes in as like, hey, and gets the party started. Let's do that. Such a hyper. Such a cheerleader. Let's do that. Okay, there. I did the thing. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah, we're leaving. We're done. The hour is finished. But you can find this on YouTube. There's been some updates which you might want to hear. But you may not want to either. You may say, I don't want to know. Hello, but hi. Yeah. Good night, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
The day is done, it's time to rest. We've shared our thoughts, we've done our best. With gentle sounds and whispers near, we end the night with love and cheer. Good night, my friends, it's time to part, with calming whispers from the heart. In dreams we'll meet, so peaceful, true. Goodbye for now, I'll see you soon. The stars above are shining bright. They guide us through this quiet night. Together here we found our peace. Now let the worry slowly cease. Good night, my friends, it's time to part, with calming whispers from the heart. In dreams we'll meet, so peaceful, true. Goodbye for now, I'll see you soon. Close your eyes, let tension fade. Feel the warmth that we've all made, a community of care and light until we